to just Evan buy me a bell.
Yeah, Evan.
What about like a gong? I think that'd be cool too. Yeah, imagine a full blown gong. Oh, everybody in this apartment.
It's open. All right, let's see if we can go back and reject that.
All right, make it a little lower.
Let's go back then. Come on.
Yeah, you got Microsoft and Google and Apple all opening up slightly red. Amazon and Meta slightly green. Tesla was green, now red.
Oh. This thing just drops down and doesn't go up. There we go. Go back up. We don't get a chance at the sugar.
I'm waiting for an entry to enter short.
Is that Hims is ripping? What is Hims at? Oh my god, Hims.
What is it, 60?
Right out of the gate. Nah, it's going for 58.
Well, the pill kicked in.
It's not above yesterday's high.
Ooh, Rivian's over 15.
No.
Did you see that Rivian news yesterday?
No, what was it?
Thomas said he's going to make full self-driving like Tesla.
Yeah, they talked about it that in the earnings that they're also going to have a full autonomous day in the fall, their first one.
I've got a term I need to put with a chart. That's going to be great. You'll believe when you see it. Hey, if you can record a custom sound in the soundboard. Yeah, but it doesn't say. I've tried that before. Every day. Yeah, I'd have to wake up and record a sound every single day, man. I mean, that could be fun. You just get a different one. You just never know what I'm going to pull out.
Like, phone,
bad too.
If we go above 20,000,
I took SPY 585 call, 10-minute CBC risk.
2136. I'm gonna take a long. If we go below 20,990, I'm gonna take a short. So I'm just waiting. We're in a little trappy zone.
Yo, Rivian is Rivianing. It's above yesterday's pre-market high. Shares are flying. Harvard calls are dying. NVIDIA with a nice candle above 125. Tesla back above 320.
Ooh, Rivian is moving.
Dude, Rivian is
Moving.
Let's go.
What about Coinbase? I would say I'm sounding a little bit better today.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan, you fucked me now.
Maybe voice, huh? Data highs.
Data highs.
Look at Coinbase is up almost 15%.
Yeah.
We did take data lows on ES, not on NQ. Since it's data wick, I need to see it taken on NQ as well. So NVIDIA, it's whichever happens first. If we go take data highs first, I have to think short unless we're just ripping over that, and then I'm just hands off for now. And vice versa, if we go to data lows first, gotta think higher. But I could see us. Do we buy UNH down here?
No.
UNH? Oh,
dude, UNH is like down 40% in like the last month.
Yeah, it is.
It was in the 600s. Now it's like
yeah, it's like cut in half. The CEO stepped down or whatever.
It's insane.
Look at tech pushing here, and ES just not.
Yeah, I'm watching IWM. I'm still in my puts. I got time, very small, as long as it's under 210. Dropping a little bit here, but definitely SPY Q's a little bit stronger, but Q's the strongest out of the three.
Yes.
Yep. 21,065 where that data wick, it's going to be a double. If we reject, I'm going to try a short scalp there. just waiting right now because there's nothing to do in these areas.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll be right back in a minute.
20% gain on SPY calls. I sold half. I bought the red candle. We sold them green. Everybody's 30% now.
Boom. Let's see what happens.
Beautiful. Yeah, I never got the short signal there. I missed the NQ long when the candle was red, but I was able to get it when SPY was red. So we'll see if SPY can push over that pre-market high that I have marked 584.23.
Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, my meta calls are cooking.
Would you like me to buy them?
I could be open to looking for some sort of short of these data highs, but got to be careful because my higher time frame bias. I mean, I think we're at 21,327.
Jordan, you sound much better.
Personally, on NQ. So gotta keep that in mind.
Jordan, you sound much better.
I know, not as bad. Still a little raspy, but not too bad. Way better than
Now it sounds like morning voice.
Yeah, yesterday, man, it actually took so much effort to talk all day. I was tired from just talking all day, man. I was like, oh. But then we went to the gym and I couldn't get that fat, so.
Okay, I'm gonna go short for a scalp. I do have a tight stop loss, guys. I always have a 50 tick or 12.5 point stop loss. I should have gotten 20 points ago, but I was waiting for these wiki candles to close. ES is pushing though.
Is Friday OPEX?
I believe so. Heard somebody say that. I thought.
Why is Google doing this again?
It's
Just
gonna
out of nowhere, just nice.
wake me out.
Value trap.
So you got a mixed bag here because look at Amazon. Amazon is pushing higher. Google is dumping lower.
So I'm gonna re-enter if we hit that 65 and reject.
Tesla just wicked up to green, just wicked back down to red, and it's flat. Nvidia's pushing. I'd say overall, though, it's still slightly more bullish
Yep.
than bearish, just with tech.
But we're pretty overextended in a few time frames.
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing.
I mean,
like,
we are
can't-
bullish, but
Yeah, like I can't start new long
divergence.
positions up here. Like there's no way I can start new long positions up
Exactly.
here. It's looking for the stall out and the bears to step in and take advantage of the overextension, play the short back down, and then when the bulls step in on those lows, then I'm going to go long. So
yeah,
I can't really touch SPY and Qs here. I like IWM on the daily for the short for the overextension. So that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. I'll let SPY just do its thing until then.
yeah, no longs up here, so I'm just gonna wait.
Healthcare sector is red this morning. Look at if B-Trades was here, he would have been in Pfizer puts already up 100%. You got Pfizer down 2.4%, J&J down 2.5%. LLY is knifing here. And then obviously XLB, the healthcare sector itself, is down 2.4%.
All right, 40% gain on SPY calls. I sold a quarter there. We're over the pre-market high on SPY. I got a trailing stop set in profit, ensuring a green trade now.
The opening tick was 859.
Over 800. Let's go.
We're at the value area high also on NQ. NVIDIA is pretty strong.
Set a fib extension on NQ.
Yeah, all tech is pushing. Apple's pulling down. VIX is coming down. Tesla's coming down.
There's 650 on Meta.
Got a bunch of orders up at 21,087.
I'm working into split puts for Friday.
Last
50,
week I called out
85.
those AMZU shares down there in the mid 20s. We are now at $35 on AMZU here, absolutely ripping up another 4% today. Amazon very strong.
Whoosh.
This is the big area on ES right here. SPY a couple.
Data highs on
higher,
ES
but
are
right
still
here.
higher. 58, 85, 50.
Yep, that's where we've got a bunch of orders on ES as well at 58.85.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and started with SPY puts here.
Oh yeah, look at Hood. Look at that. Back over 60. Shout out Dead Money. Look at this thing. Sandpaper Games. I know he's long there, Hoodie. Anyone take a short right here?
I haven't yet, but I'm keeping eyes out for it because
I am too. I'm looking to take a short.
Yeah.
My entries will be a lot later than you guys though.
Ooh, him's at 61. Holy moly.
Okay, I'm short. Someone's got the sniffles this morning.
That's me. It's not fun. Send help.
Next game last night was fun though.
Damn right it was.
How did I know you were going to connect those two things?
Good 7. That indeed it was fun.
All those PLTY shares I bought yesterday are already up nicely.
Nice.
EK,
Come on, just drop it.
that strategic economic agreement tweet's doing well.
Oh, is it? Let's go. curious, Evan. I was going to ask, what's the top performing percent-wise thing in your portfolio?
You saying all time or this year?
This year, because I know you've done some leverage.
Yeah, I don't know. My all time it wouldn't be leveraged ones. It'd be like Nvidia or Apple or Doge. Actually, made a lot on Doge. We don't talk about that though. I don't know how I'd look at my best performing year to date one.
What are your highest percents?
Okay, come on. There we go.
I'm just gonna give you all high percentage return. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nvidia up 1,500%, Apple 1,300%, Doge 1,100%.
Ooh.
Those are the three.
Is that with call like options?
Commons, all commons. I haven't made that much money on calls and stuff. My net, I probably lost money trading if I'm being real. That's why I don't call it trades. That's why I'm the news guy for a reason, people. I will say though, Uber $80 call is expiring June 20th.
Evan, you've had a few bangers though. You've had a
I got a few bangers.
Uber trades.
That Apple one, this Uber one's going well. If we can get Uber up to 100,
Celsius. Uber's screaming daily.
If we go up to 21,087, and I'm gonna add more for short. We're just kind of hanging around here.
I want to get in a short, but I don't like these bottom wicks, and Nvidia's still pretty strong. But
Yeah, I agree.
I do think ES and SPY are at a very crucial level here. IWM is trying to lead the way as it does.
If I go short, if it's not with Q's or SPY, right? It's gonna be SPY ES. I'm already in the iDubbbz, but I would have to do SPY over Q's. Q's, the relative strength there. Like I just feel like SPY could get the pullback down to retest like EMAs and VWAP. Q's would maybe get like half that pullback, and they would just push it back up, and you'd never get a scale. So I am going to try short you for scalps. I think you could catch the points better on ES. IWM just made a new little day briefly.
Oh my God. My allergies are killing me.
All right, that's the Rivian term.
I mean, I'm still in a short, so
I like it. I'm thinking about to take this short.
My average is 57.75, so it is what it is.
Not seen a negative tick yet today.
Oh yeah, what what was our opening? Good morning.
859, 800 plus.
So just over that trending?
Yep.
So it could be like 50-50 almost?
No, I tend, it's better if you draw a hard line at 800.
Okay.
Okay, so what part of the messaging do you not understand?
Yeah, break her down. Break her down, Rizzo.
Seriously.
Sorry, but I think I may have been the only one initiating freaking new swing longs yesterday in the morning.
If Rizzo's buying this up and is gonna wake me out,
No,
you're gonna have to do that bonus
today I'm
sooner
not
than
buying. Today I am not
see.
buying.
I've been writing meta calls since
out.
morning yesterday.
ES data highs still haven't been taken.
Yeah.
Why are you shorting? I told you buy. You're trying to short. Terrible idea. Horrible.
Shooting months, America.
Hasn't had a green candle, just broke 3% up.
You mean red candle?
Yeah, red candle.
Amazon as well.
ES is approaching that data.
Yeah, let's see what happens off that.
We're gonna pull back soon. You guys wait.
Oh, I agree. We need the rebound.
Make
But
sure
there's no
RTY.
short signal quite yet without a flip. I do like the maybe
RTY
micro reversal perspective off of a 30 or high print. Well, we could see that CPI high on ES coming up soon.
Yep.
85.
And we've got orders there hanging around.
Got new highs on everything but the Russell.
Yeah, nice pop there.
IWM could catch up here.
170, 200 area.
Hey, not yet, Rizzo. Let's get a pullback so we can get a better entry for a long.
All right, here's
Not long yet.
50% gain on SPY calls from this morning. Next target I have from the directional analysis is the January 14th high of day, 585.05. Over that, I have that kind of, I don't know if you call it a dark bull print, but 587.42 on SPY.
$8 minutes from 10 o'clock Eastern.
Any data at 10?
Nope.
Trading at 110.
If there is, it's not that I care about.
Nah.
Only thing you have today is the 52-week auction at 11:30. You do have Trump live coming up on the hour.
Isn't he speaking already?
Oh, there's a Saudi investment forum that he's supposed to speak at. He has been live, but this is an intentional such event coming up.
Again? Sorry, what time did you say Trump is speaking?
10 a.m. is when it's scheduled. Could be 10, could be 10:30.
Could be 10:45. You never know.
Could be 1 p.m.
Come on, ES, just hit that 58.85. Okay.
That's what do you think of calling Rivian the Elon alternative?
That's what it has been, and that's what it'll stay as of now, unless they actually. Bentley. Yeah, that's what it has been.
I know. I mean, the term is not
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Just chart wise, red flies. Hey, fucking wall.
No.
What's really interesting is we haven't had a 4% day on the Qs since 2022 before the Trump buy day, and then we had another one yesterday. And in November of 2022, we had 2 in the same month. So if you talking thrust or any of those correlations,
Trust is real.
Yeah.
Like Nvidia's flying.
For real.
Data
Ricky,
highs
baby.
still not hit.
CBC is still bullish. DMA bullish, price above D. No show confirmation yet. We do have 30 orbs sitting here in 5 minutes, a little less than that. So make sure you mark your first 30-minute candle high and low to get that 30 orbs every single day.
I'm trimming RTY shorts up $115 here per contract.
There's also an orb indicator you can have just put on automatically.
You're not wrong.
What's that? Makes life easy.
You are not wrong.
Next level up I've got is 21,176. That just seems really high.
It's right there.
Yeah,
I
but I
think
mean,
if we,
like push in the next 5 minutes to that.
break and base over this 20 area, the sellers will cover, and then they'll push up 70s, 80s for the next wave. But again, 30 orbs about to set, so it feels like it's
Yeah,
gonna
my
be
long side. Yeah, mine.
I close RTY here.
Flat.
My games.
All my longs.
QQQ just went green on the year, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
Holy shit.
Oh,
There's your tweet up.
Walter says on track to erase 2025 declines. Yeah, Nvidia is all gas.
No brakes.
Casey.
what I was saying. They're squeezing them. We're gonna
Yeah,
see
it's
more
not
The
coming
most
soon.
hated rally is incoming.
Did you ever play Target?
No, but I saw.
It's on the back test right now.
Is it? Oh,
Uh-huh.
because it didn't fill the gap. It went to like 101 something, I think. Let me see.
It's on the back test of the top of that triangle.
Oh, but it practically almost filled the gap. It was a few cents off, but yeah, this would be the back test to go long. 4-hour 21 EMA bounce as well.
All right, 80% gain on SPY calls from this morning. I'm gonna sell it down to the runners here.
Nice, Maple.
We got a long TGT.
TG Wee.
TG wee. Let's see.
okay. Keep freaking going to 21,176 now.
Rip it.
Rip their face.
Sound like some frogs. Rip it.
Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
I actually made money on Ribbit. Coin.
Yeah, bro, a bunch of frogs. Rip it.
Tell you one thing that I love is seeing SPY and Q's ripping face, but IWM not doing it. That is one of my favorite things to see.
See if SPY here has popped to 586.13. Market leader Intel outperforming Tesla. You don't see that every day. INTC.
You don't want to hear my thoughts about Intel.
Watch the TGT calls May 23rd.
Alright, well, yesterday got 100% again. A week. But I made him free yesterday, so let's see what the other half can do.
$30 orb set here, 25 seconds.
600 billion Saudi investment announced by Trump.
Habibi.
Baby.
Baby. $600 billion Saudi investment commitment. There's our first half hour, 30-minute orb.
Trump announces 600 billion Saudi investment commitment. Oh, you did? I didn't hear you. Women don't listen.
Finally, you said it.
Monday could be interesting. Goldman Sachs did upgrade them after earnings.
China says tariff cuts take effect on the 14th, which is tomorrow. Or, well, midnight tonight.
Someone wants to hear my Intel thoughts. Intel's going to be bankrupt. They're going to have to sell. Those are my...
This guy shorting America. Great American company, Intel.
I have interest in shorting it.
RTY,
I have
IWM
absolutely zero interest in owning it.
Microsoft 450.
How
to the
low
50%
it's
retracement from yesterday.
that company should not have traded that far below book value.
I mean, every time it's gone below 20.
Tesla 330 calls, 10-minute CVC risk.
Yeah, but historically, names of that degree, of that size, that have reached that kind of size, that do end up trading back below book value, I don't think a single one of them has ever came out alive. Intel may be the first, who knows? I will not.
All right,
So-
$50 per contract gain. Here we go. Breaking over pre-market high on Tesla. $75 per contract gain. I'm gonna sell half.
It's a few pennies from being back at book value right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. $100 per contract gain. 110. Guys, buy red, sell green. Simple as that.
Ooh, there's orb high break on Meta.
Orby, Warby. Yeah, I missed this move, so I'm just waiting.
21, 170, 200, you might. There, I wouldn't be opposed to anyone trying to short.
I am up 41% on my NVIDIA equity that I just started.
Let's fucking go.
That's insane.
That's what I like to
I
hear.
swear, this has been such a great opportunity for trading.
Dude, like, I was buying Tesla down to 219. Now we're at 320. I was buying NVIDIA at 85 and 90, and we're back to almost 130. My average cost on Amazon is 170. About to be at 215. My TSLL is going to go 100%. Like, this is insane. Then Nods crushed it again with Hims. I'm up 142% on Hims equity.
Go, baby, go.
Like, holy shit, that video.
I'm just sitting down with the Crown Prince. One thing, if you have a double, see the Meta daily, that double bottom, the full price target on that would be measured 680 to 690.
All right, that's 100% gain on SPY calls this morning. 585 is looking juicy here, in the money. Tesla looking to scale more over 325. But again, that 30 orb is set, so be careful for looking at sweeps up this high.
Can we just get to that 175? 176, 178, something like that.
Oh, VIX is at 18.
IWMRTY, new lows.
Yeah, we're getting really, it'll be a nice pullback. Whoosh.
I mean, I do see the dangers in Intel, the Rizzo. Absolutely. I mean, that old, but they've done enough, I think. I mean, leadership change to turn it around, and their 18A production going, which I think happened. They've been shipping samples, and I think that may go into full production in Q3 or 4. Is actually ahead of TSM in terms of nanometer.
Yeah, hopefully they can turn it around.
Okay.
Do I want it to go bankrupt? No. But
And if you remember that untapped weekly imbalance I was shouting about earlier, we're not far from it no more.
Look at Tesla, over 325 now. Beautiful. Give me $200 per contract now. Scale right there. Bingo, hit. $200 per contract gain. Tesla calls. I sold a quarter.
21,327.
oh, NQ, give me 170.
We're pushing up to that 70s to 80s mark. We cleared out of the 20s here. So that means the next wave of sellers has pushed their ass up. And Tesla's on a tear.
Yeah, we're getting into some mixed spots for sure.
You guys were mentioning great buy opportunities. A couple weeks ago, I was looking at buying a new car, and I pinned at the top. Instead of buying that car, I put it into a port, right? Right now, we're at 4K on the Bronco Raptor port, and I'll keep you guys updated along the way, especially this.
Just a Bronco Raptor port?
Yeah, that's my Bronco Raptor port, bro.
Love that name.
Yeah, if you click back at the quoted tweets, you'll see the out the door deal. It was like $69.9 they wanted. And then I walked the fuck out.
Damn. For a Ford?
That's what I'm saying. I talked them
Just
down.
go with
They wanted like
German.
$80K for it, and I said, okay.
Just go for a German.
I used to work as a salesman. Y'all are not about to get me, okay? Yeah, and guys, just for listeners, guys, do not go to a dealership and just pay what they give you just because of the monthly payment. They're likely making a 5 to 10 pounder on your head every single time. Just don't sign the first number. You know, every time that the
I'm starting a short
goes back to the
very small
sales manager, you're getting money back in your pocket.
I don't hate that, Manx. I really don't. And I might be joining you.
I'm gonna add more if we go up to the 200 level. But we should have a nice pullback
Yes.
in the next.
We're a little extended from EMAs too.
Multiple time frames. Yeah, for sure.
I started a little short on puts here. 512 puts.
Ooh, this NVIDIA squeeze though is insane.
Yeah, and I am flat up here, and long as I'll sit back for a while, so sellers, you guys can finally fucking take it.
Hey, relax.
Oh, I've got a
There we
level
go.
here for us. So the April lows to liberate the Trump buy day high. The 618 extension is actually up here at 5880 SPX.
I need a bigger dip than that.
786 from the high.
if you do B2, if you go from the normal fib retracement from the all-time high to the low we made on whatever, April 7th. Okay. 786 is right here.
Come on.
I need a bigger dip than that. At least get to the 9 on the 2. Another 20 points.
Right. Took out one more MNQ for 2,700 points.
Nice.
I'll just leave one for shits and giggles.
Was that long swing you had, right?
Yeah.
Where can I find
Here we go. Up 20% on those puts. Here you go. Come on. Get us under 50. Oh, no.
The only decent short setups are at my freaking long targets and trims.
I just haven't seen the structure for all that yet, but
Wow. All the way back. Didn't even give me an opportunity to go long.
That's
Scumbags.
okay. We're going to just retest this 76.
Scumbags.
21
Yeah,
baby.
well,
They've got
some counter trend trades gotta be fast.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a scalper.
So we're going to do yours from this monthly.
Yeah, I'm watching the monthly. If we close, we're going to all-time highs. No question about it for me. You can disagree. I don't care.
170.
I think we're going there. I'll say it now. If we close the monthly where we're at. But I am waiting for NQ to hit this weekly. 21,327. I do think we could get there.
170's that excess from February 27th. 200's the shelf that starts the balance up. Can you find acceptance above 200, 21,200? It's fucking gone.
Problem is to get to that weekly, that is still another like 200 points. So, I mean, we might need to rebalance a bit lower before ripping all the way up there. The moves we got this morning, but maybe not. I don't know.
All right, ES just got my exit.
ES is getting stronger now.
On all those swings.
And Q's
I'll exit most of the SPY calls.
Oh.
You had Apple flip green here.
I'll wait till the 10:30 times we wick a high and then fell.
My next big area is 190, 188 to 190.
Also, Emp, I don't know if you noticed that weekly imbalance I'm watching, it starts. It's not just the weekly imbalance, it's also the month of March that high. So, yeah, I'm up there. I do think by the end of the week we're getting there. Maybe even today. I don't know, but that's not volatility.
Just look left where we're at on QQQ and SPY balls right now. And
yeah,
it's a big area.
Yeah, I'm gonna add more 200.
MSTR is going to new low.
Baby,
Looking for a 400 break at some point in time today. See if we can move lower. Would be great. Big support down there.
Beautiful. We're clearing out these 80s sellers. Now we're going to see the next wave push up to the bill breaker at 200, potentially up to 220 now.
NVIDIA is flying.
God, dude, SPY
Yeah,
calls are
NVIDIA, dude.
nuts, man. If you guys bought that open red candle with me, you're up 230%, over $200 per contract from the 90 cent entry. And we're right at that pivot 587.4, over 587.4. I'm going to look at 589.2.
Oh, 327 is just not far off now. 120 points. Take it.
Carvel's got a big daily
Thank you
breakout.
all for playing.
Untapped balances.
Jordan.
Hit rebalance too.
I added here.
Jordan,
That's the way it is. What's up, baby?
on your chart for NVIDIA, what low do you have on your chart on April 7th?
April 7th.
The lowest that you've seen NVIDIA price drop down to.
I have 86.62. That was the low that I got.
Humane and NVIDIA announced strategic partnership to build AI factories of the future in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Somehow
86.62.
Saudi money flowing in.
So somehow on
Yeah.
that day, my last ad on the video was at $85.02.
Huh?
That was my last order at 2:30 Eastern. I got filled at $85.02.
Let me ask this: was it on Weeble?
Yes.
That's why. I don't know what it is, dude. I've had that.
Yeah, me too.
But on Weeble, it's just Weeble's wild. I don't know.
Dude, I'm so tempted to freaking like take some profit on this equity position, but then again, why?
This is Saudi money flowing in, huh?
Oh yeah, pump it up.
Fun. That fund also operates under the PIF, which has just loads of money as well.
Damn, they are really pushing us.
My Tesla position
Don't
just
stop that.
crossed over 4-figure profit, so that means it must be ripping. Because it has
Oh,
not
yeah.
been this high.
Oh yeah, 325 right here. If we get over that, I think we could shoot up to 328.
Did we say? Let me find this tweet. When exactly did I say this? April 25th. Most hated rally in Mag 7 incoming. And that was after what? 15% off the low already? When you get moves like this, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm just now, like, adjusting this. There's been too many rallies after we've fallen 10, 15, even 20% where I'll get a really great entry at the lows and then I'm out way too early. And then, like, about, let's say I'm long for like 2-3 days thereafter. It's like, oh, great. But then the rally keeps going for like freaking 2 more weeks, right? And then it's just a pain in the ass for me, like, just continuously just getting back long each and every day. Like, it's just easier to be swinging long even up into these highs. I mean, there's going to come a time where you get a big red outside bar, most likely. But we've caught this long, like, essentially, I want to see 90% of the leg up. So, I mean, like, until you get that big red outside bar and start going into maybe a balance period or consolidation period, like, keep pressing longs. You mentioned it, the regime is changing. It's coming into a short bonds, long crude, maybe even short gold kind of risk on. Then you got Trump on top of all this.
What about Bitcoins?
Yeah, Bitcoin front ran it, right?
Bitcoin.
What are they doing today?
Bitcoins.
Wow. Man, my 420 exit on MSTR was money.
Whoa. Did you come up with that target?
You know where he came up with that target.
You know why. 420 and 69 cents.
Wait, are you talking about Tesla?
Nope, MSTR.
What?
I was hanging on by a thread there on my short.
I would like it much better in about 10 minutes. I just, kind of a shooting star look here. 588 was the next, was the top of the zone. It's also the NFP
Yeah.
from January.
Well, and some of us are scalpers, so we're gonna fast in and out. You don't have to hold the whole time. They're all base hits, so.
Just didn't know time to get out today.
Today's red.
Yeah, we had one red candle in like the last 2 hours.
Yeah, but we will get a big one. You guys just wait and see. We will. What goes up must come down.
I'm with you, Minxie.
And you can
47 first.
trade both ways. You know, I just could not get into a long when we're so overextended. It's like the risk to reward is just not there.
Well, I'm not saying it's there.
You got in
Here
there,
anymore.
but you got in there yesterday or the day before. I can't get into it this morning. That's what I'm saying.
No, I wanted to buy the pullback into 21,050. I said, let's give them a little bit of mercy today. I don't want to have a big freaking 6 figures.
No. So that bonus better come in sooner. As soon as I said I was going on freaking vacation, they started pushing it up. Not
Sellers
gone.
do need to defend 21,200. And we'll see what the rest of the day ends up looking like.
Paper's short spy right here.
Now it
Paper is?
in and gives us more bullish news that'll just be a freaking just throwing the spear in the bear and freaking twisting it at that point.
Paper's gonna come tell you it was 10 cents away.
Candles red, CBC green, maybe a good opportunity here for a scalp. Later entries means quicker profit taking. We're also right at that pivot 587.42. You bought red, scale green. On a 10-minute perspective, I'm talking about for the listeners. Trailing stop loss hit Tesla in profit.
Nice rejection on the IWM and RTY. That back
really what I'm thinking here. It's my thoughts. We could see something before that level's hit, maybe to rebalance, a little bit lower on the intraday on the lower time frame. But I don't know. I don't really expect my A+ setup to come in until we hit 327 here.
You bought red, sell green. That's 20 points, 25 points on NQ.
Beautiful, man.
If we clear out these 20s, it looked like maybe a breaking base on 20s, and the next wave again, maybe 70s to 80s, but I don't want to get too greedy up here. SPY still cooking here, up over $230 for a contract.
It is interesting. Just looked at the year-to-date heat map. The only Mag 7s that are up are Meta and Microsoft. Meta up by almost 11%.
Wow, we have not had. Oh, we had one red 5 minute. Who did?
Speaking of Intel headline, Intel CEO to pursue the existing strategy and shake up only the AI effort. Let's see how the stock's doing.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah, it's just been chopping between a little under 20 and 25.
It looks a little toppy here.
I'm just waiting on paper gains to say good morning.
Morning.
I'm short. Now I'm short. Morning, guys. Morning, Frank. Hey, Frank. B-Trades. B-Trades are a cold shoulder for me this morning. I'm short ES here, risking the high.
Respectful is.
What did you say? You got cold shoulders?
I got a cold shoulder for me this morning when I said hi to you.
Oh, man. You know what? I joined and I started running around and took the delivery at the door.
You're good.
My bad.
I would like to see more structure here before Vineyard short, personally. I do think for now it's short for a good time, not a long time.
IWM new low of day, RTY new lows. Beautiful entry here on this ES short. I want a little bit more though.
Let's see how we respect on depths here. If we rebalance to 5 minute order flow and we're continuing to hold, there's just no structure for the short for me. Zero. Zilch.
That's a trim spot there on RTY. We're right at the equilibrium. You want the break to get that move down. Been a beautiful short all morning.
I do think we can rebalance to this 196 though. So I mean, if that's in risk to reward for short for you, I mean, there we go.
Come on. Just drop it.
I'm about to cover here. Need a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Few more points. Yes, here we go.
NFP.
Give it to me, baby.
Well, we just hit that.
Boom, boom. Let's go. Come on. A little bit lower. Fill the order. That's why I was waiting on NFP gains to come up here and say hello.
NFP gains.
No, IWM leading the way like usual.
All right, 180% gain on SPY calls. I'm all out here.
All right.
Order filled. Boom. Let's go. All right, stop at entry now. ES short.
Today's been a tough day for me because I don't long up at top and.
Oh, look at RTY. Let's go. Yep. Lead me to the promised land.
I think Rusty, I mean, I have like 197s or something.
It's like $10. But I gotta buy it if I see that.
Oh, 100%.
We're respecting 5-minute order flow. Can't think it yet. Almost. There was that dip to 196. We're holding. No short for me. But also, if I'm gonna get short, I'm looking for probably fucking 100-point trade for sure. So.
I went from deep red to nice green. I'm just gonna chill. It do be
Good
one
job,
of those
though,
days.
Tough day to start out down and then work your way back up. Good job. It's not
Well,
easy
I
to-
usually like take my profits in this morning. I don't know why I wasn't taking profit. Because I'm a scalper, so if my, stop
Yeah,
loss is
yeah.
12.5 points, then my take profit should be. I just didn't take
I'm just
it.
waiting here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see us wick the high, break the IB high first before we turn around. At least on NQ with the stronger index.
I know Rizzo's just sitting back, holding his lungs.
The majority I flattened.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. At least yesterday's entries.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like long term, like equity now.
I mean,
a single bit.
we're in a big spot. I just take it to 327, and then I want to find me a short.
Yesterday's swing long. Idea was really to only take it up to here, 21,200.
I will say, wasn't not expecting us to see this amount of strength over those data highs initially. But makes sense. We have that weekly imbalance sitting above us, untapped. Market needs to rebalance to inefficiencies. That's the way it works. The question is, do we respect bearish order flow there, or do we violate it, run through? Continue to all-time highs. We will find out.
I don't know if I'll be positioned for it, but I'd be okay with seeing another big green candle on the daily tomorrow.
Over 37 is a big daily breakout level for SMCI.
I was green on the year for a second. Ooh. What about the futures? Goodness.
Wow, I feel like absolute shit today, man. Holy shit.
What?
If you use the thing about the futures is they have.
I'm gonna hop off here. I don't feel that good, so I will catch all of you tomorrow. Be smart, trade appropriately, size appropriately. Markets are heading up, so definitely something to watch. I will catch you all tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Have a